Admit it, 25 years have passed since you first heard that song and you still have no idea what they're saying. But then you found out The Lion King was being remade into an epic live-action movie and you found yourself singing it all over again. Here's what we know about The Lion King so far. Unless you've been living under a rock in the Sahara Desert, surrounded only by lions, meerkats, and warthogs, you've probably noticed that live-action remakes of Disney classics are all the rage. Since 2014, the studio has been reinventing these animated classics at a steady clip, roughly one a year. 2019 will welcome 4 to theaters, and none more cinematically ambitious than The Lion King. Director Jon Favreau, whose 2016 reboot of The Jungle Book showed audiences just how convincing CGI animals could be in leading roles, signed onto the project in 2016. In February 2017, it was announced that Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino, aka that guy who seems to be in everything cool, would voice the lead role of Simba, Matthew Broderick's character in the 1994 original.
Give me one good reason why I shouldn't rip you apart.
Then came the March announcement that Jon Favreau would do anything to accommodate Beyoncé if she'd be willing to lend her voice to the role of Nala. But it wasn't until November 1st that her role was made official. In the meantime, the production wrangled Seth Rogen to play Pumbaa the Warthog and Billy Eichner to play Timon, the meerkat voiced by Nathan Lane in the original.
Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase.
Zazu, originally voiced by Mr. Bean's Rowan Atkinson, will now be played by John Oliver. And James Earl Jones is back to lend his incomparable voice once again to the king, Mufasa.
Don't turn your back on me, Scar.
How do you follow a soundtrack that went certified diamond, which is 10 times platinum, in 1994? You get Elton John to work his magic again. Last November, the legendary artist announced he would rework his original musical compositions for the movie before his retirement, with Beyoncé's help. In February, it was announced that the pair would also write an original song together. Between this new track, Hans Zimmer's score, and reinventions of The Circle of Life and Hakuna Matata, Disney should have no worries about the music. Many of the virtual production techniques that Favreau and VFX supervisor Rob Legato employed on The Jungle Book to render astonishingly realistic animals have been employed here too. This remake is being called live action, but that isn't entirely accurate since they didn't film real people or animals. Instead, Favreau and team used CGI, VR, and motion capture on a blue screen stage in Los Angeles to create this photorealistic animation.
I finally figured it out after a Jungle Book, so now we're having a really good time.
So while the internet may continue to debate the terminology, there is no debating how mesmerizing the trailer was that dropped on Thanksgiving. Can you feel the love tonight? Good. But you're still going to have to wait until July 19th, 2019 to see it in theaters, the 25th anniversary of the release of the original film. Yeah, I feel old now too.